Good morning, students. We are going to continue with the poem A Wedding Song by Edmund Spenser. But her sad eyes, still fastened on the ground, are governed with goodly modesty that suffers not one look to glance awry, which may let in a little thought unsound. Why blush, ye love, to give to me your hand, the pledge of all our bond? Sing, ye sweet angels, Alleluia sing, that all the woods may answer and your echo ring. Now the poet is describing his beloved as a bride in a beautiful attire, and she is a very modest bride, and she is so blushful, and she is looking so sweet, and the poet says that why she is feeling so shy, as they are now going to be wedded, and they are going to be husband and wife, so she should give him his hand and take all the pledges of matrimony. And in the end of the stanza, we have this refrain, the line, that all the woods may answer and ye echo ring. Now the fourth stanza. Now all is done, bring home the bride again, bring home the triumph of our victory, bring home with you the glory of her gain. With joyance bring her, and with jollity, never had man more joyful day than this, whom heaven would heap with bliss. Make feast therefore now all this livelong day. This day forever to me hold is. Pour out the wine without restraint or stay. Pour not by cups but by the bellyful. Pour out to all that will, and sprinkle all the posts and walls with wine, that they may sweat and drunken and be withal. Crown ye God bakers with a coronal, and Hymen also crowned with wreaths of wine. And let the Graces dance unto the rest, or they can do it best. The whiles the maidens do their carol sing, to which the woods shall answer and their echo ring. So students, in this way we see that the writer is now saying that he has married his beloved, and they have come home, and he is saying that there should be great festivities in the home, and there should be grand feast, and all the house should be decorated with garlands, and even the angels should dance, and the elves and the nymphs should dance, and they should participate in the happiness of the poet. And he is describing this day as a very beautiful day, and he's saying that this is a long-lived day. It's a very beautiful description of this marriage day, and so it is a very beautiful poem, A Wedding Song by Edmund Spenser, that it describes the beloved of the poet, and basically it describes her. It is a song of praise for her, basically her personality, not just outer personality but inner personality, her nature, her modesty, and then of course her external beauty, how beautiful she is looking, and she seems divine to the poet. And then they get married at the church, and when they come home, then there is an atmosphere of happiness and joy that is there in the home, and so it is a beautiful poem of union and fulfillment, happiness, celebration. So this is the poem A Wedding Song by Edmund Spenser. That is all for today's class. Thanks.